you'll see me here just on the top, just taking my sections again, just as normal. Now, if you find this easier, obviously I cut like that, but if you find this easier, you can take a strip, so take a clean section, and you've got your guideline at the front here. So if you find this easier, bring yourself to the front, and follow this line here. So the line doesn't go here, you can see it edges outwards, so just follow that line. And again, once we take that in, you'll see the corner at the top here. This is where you want to go straight. So if you lift the full thing up, like that, it's not from here, and you can see it's still corner, 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 and then it stops when it gets length. That's where we want to square it from. So if we come straight, there's a corner. And that's a guideline for you. So if you find that easier, by all means you can. And then for here, all we're doing now is coming straight forward. So when we lift this upwards, you'll see that we have a shortness in the middle. Take it a little bit cleaner than that. So you'll see that a lot of it can make sense in loads of different ways. So I've got my guideline here, there's the centre, and I'm just matching that. Now what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be slightly working off a square to a round kind of shape. So normally, all the time, we're always here, like that. We're going to just slightly move that a little bit, and it's just for a little bit of softness. So you can see I'm just slightly round, I wouldn't even say it's rounding out, but again we would normally be here, we don't want to because we'll take the corner away. So we'll lift upwards again, and you can just see there, once I take this section underneath, I'm just keep matching, and then there's my undercut underneath through here. And all we want that to do is fall on the top of that. We don't want the undercut really showing off. We don't really want people really seeing it's that short underneath. We want it to appear longer. But the reason why I've used it like that is to get a flatness through the back and sides. So again, you can just see there, everything just slightly, not in a square angle, but not in a round angle either. We're just softening the hair out. So next section through it. Again, guideline. There you go, just slightly off. Right, on the opposite side. Now when we're doing this here as well, we don't need to stretch. So just for example, we don't actually need to stretch all this hair here. So think about it, section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4. So I'm in section 4 just now. So I'm taking section 1 and 2 out of the way. Don't need them anymore. And then put there. And all we're doing again is just following the guideline. And again, see what the guideline is. Now guys, any questions on this at all when I put them up or when you're watching it? Anything on Tuesday or Wednesday it will be, and when you're watching on Wednesday, if there's anything you don't get here, and there should be a good few things I'd imagine, probably down to the section I'd probably say, but if there's anything at all, you know me, spell it over. Right, so that's the top cut, we just need to cross check that. Now just before we do that, we're going to just cut our back in, so this is where the softness will start to appear. We need to get rid of the area here, let's some of this here. So all we're going to do is start lifting everything at a 90-degree angle from the head and using our guideline 1 that we cut going this way. So that's what we're going to be using, and we're just 90 degrees up from the head and keep running at 90 degrees until you run out of here, until you hit your undercut. Now when you hit your undercut, just let the hair drop and move on to your next section. So now you'll see that's me back to straight again after pivoting round the crown. So you can see there, without a connection, how much it works. You've still got a little bit of refinement in that to do as well, and obviously I'll do quite a lot when it's dry, so I'll let you see that once it's done. And I'll show you exactly as well, just if we were to connect it, how much hair we would actually lose and what the actual thing is doing. Just the first time I've ever done any of this, I thought I'd actually made a big mistake because there was a bit of hair through the middle that was sitting longer than everywhere else. But it's actually nothing to do with that. This is, that's what you want to leave, that's what's covering the undercut below. Right, so just to cross check, again, you start to see the shape that we're starting to create now. So, now this was something I learned with Tony and Guy. It's not for everybody. I see a lot of people still cut this with really straight sections and stuff as well, and that's totally fine. I do sometimes as well. Now all we're doing here is just connecting anything that you see corners on. So remember that everything was lifted out to here. So all we're actually doing now is just lifting everything upwards and leveling off. So you'll see here there'll be a triangle here and here to come off there. Connect that in because that's going to soften everything below in here. And again, you'll see I'm not lifting into centre. I'm just going directly straight. So if I was lifting into centre, I'd be pulling inwards like that. Everything I'm doing at the moment is just lifting directly straight. So when I come round, you see here, just completely straight upwards. So again, right into our length, softening it out. And then directly straight upwards, so not into centre. Right, so you can actually start to see the shape on it now. Now, once we pattern all of this, we get this messy, pull all this down, you can start to see the actual shape that's through it. Now, any wee bits that are hanging, what we're doing is we're coming through, and we can either come back in like that. I prefer to back cut it off, so I'm lifting it high and just slicing my scissors just up and down. And it's just basically connecting all of that firmly with texture. Again, just twisting the bottom of it there. Again, just looking for your wee, just long areas that just sit out of place. And this is where we really start to put the shape in. So when we're starting to lift out, and just before I start doing this, see if I lift that, look at that's what, if to connect it, I always say to use and show my hair, to connect it, we would need to lose that. That's your undercut, or that's the overcut of the undercut, and if we lift all the hair up, you'll still see the section underneath. There's still the triangles all underneath. Like that. So again, if somebody come into you, all you actually really need to do is just manipulate that for a little bit of time, just to actually decide where you were last time, and you can see where I was without putting a section through it. All we need to do is clean it up. Kind of thing, right? So you can see where the section actually is all the time. When you cut a section like that in the hair, it doesn't come out the hair until you cut it out. Right guys, so I've got a little bit just to do, so I'm going to literally just take you through that in the next video. So there's last video here, and then I'll do the finished off thing. I'll let you see the finished off thing, so I'll see you in 2 minutes.